Well, I had planned on coming on here this afternoon and addressing Colin Kaepernick. I know how much you guys just love Colin Kaepernick, just can't get enough of him. Spike Lee, ESPN, they have listened to the request of all three people who demand more of Colin Kaepernick. They are producing another documentary about him, as if the Netflix documentary wasn't enough to fill your needs. My intention was to come on here today and talk about it. But as is often the case here on the channel, plans changed. When I saw another story about my favorite member of the NFL community, Jackson Mahomes, I just could not pass up the opportunity to talk about it. I thought that we were done with Jackson Mahomes for a while. The Chiefs, they lost in the AFC Championship game. I figured this kid would finally do us all a favor and go away. There are no games left for him to do his ridiculous dancing. Why would there be a reason for me to talk about Jackson Mahomes again? You would think by now I would have run out of things to say about Jackson Mahomes. How many times can I call the kid a dumbass? How many times can I make fun of him for his feminine behavior? But this kid is like a printing press. He is an endless supply of content. The Pro Bowl was held this weekend in Las Vegas. Now, I'm sure that's news to many of you since no one gives a shit about the Pro Bowl. I don't even know why the NFL still plays this game. The players don't care, fans don't care, networks don't care. Although I would be willing to bet more people watched the Pro Bowl this weekend than any NBA game so far this season. The NFL, they invited all their stars to Las Vegas this past weekend. And apparently, they did not forget to invite the biggest star in the league, Jackson Mahomes. Oh, he was all excited when that invitation came in the mail. He didn't pay attention to the part where it was addressed to Patrick Mahomes. He thought that was just a clerical error. How could the secretary get my name wrong? My name is Jackson. For months now, I thought the feminine dancing of Jackson Mahomes was just his shtick that he does on TikTok. I thought it was something he did to piss off all the heterosexual men who watch the NFL. I figured, the feminine dancing, it was just a thing he does on social media. No one acts like that in real life, right? 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 I thought wrong. Take a look at what someone filmed in Las Vegas over the weekend.
Can he go?
My God. If my dad saw me dancing like that, he would kick my ass. He would have to get in line too, because my friends, they would be racing past him to punch me in the face and ask me what the hell my problem is. Many people are surprised that Jackson Mahomes was actually trying to kiss a woman. He was rejected, of course. A woman would have to be out of her mind to kiss the biggest beta male in America. Beta males, they have a tendency to turn women off. They get labeled nice guys as kind of a way to not hurt their feelings by calling them what they really are, feminine dudes. But Jackson Mahomes, he is the leader of the beta male club, which is the reason many people are legitimately shocked that he was trying to kiss a woman. But I have breaking news for you. This is a behind-the-line exclusive. This news has not been reported anywhere else. You're hearing it here first. I received this information from several reliable sources that witnessed this incident in Vegas over the weekend. Yes, it is true. Jackson Mahomes in that video attempted to kiss a woman and being rejected. That is true. However, I was told by several sources, Jackson Mahomes did not think that was a woman. He thought it was Leah Thomas wearing a blonde wig. It was a case of mistaken gender identity. When Jackson Mahomes realized he had almost kissed a living, breathing woman, he ran into the bathroom and cried, then immediately reapplied his makeup. This was not the first time an incident of mistaken identity happened last week either. After Jackson Mahomes lost the AFC Championship game to Joe Burrow, he went to a bar in Kansas City to celebrate his femininity. Let's take a look at how Jackie likes to celebrate. Did you notice at one point he realizes he's touching a leg that's shaved instead of being covered in hair and quickly pulled his hand back in disgust? Did you see that? I can't believe I touched a woman's leg. Quick, someone get me some antibacterial soap. The only woman he is not afraid of is the fiancée of his brother. You know, Patrick Mahomes, the guy who was desperately clinging to his brother's fame. I don't know what Patrick Mahomes would do without his brother. I mean, Jackson Mahomes has accomplished so much. He has somehow managed to do the impossible. Turn the entire country against Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. How does Patrick Mahomes repay his brother for that? By jumping on his back and riding Jackson Mahomes to celebrity status. Brittany Matthews and Jackson Mahomes were at Area in Vegas this weekend, doing what they do best, exploiting themselves on social media. Here is a picture from the outing. I don't know about you guys, but this just made my weekend. My weekend would not be complete without getting constant updates on the lives of the two most useless people in America. This fucking kid is a disgrace. Every time I talk about this nudnik, I always ask the same questions. Where the hell is Patrick Mahomes? Where is his father? How many times does little Jackie Mahomes have to humiliate his family before someone steps in and puts a stop to it? It should have been stopped after this. If that wasn't enough, it should have been stopped after this. After this incident in Baltimore, Patrick Mahomes admitted that he finally had a talk with his leech of a brother about his behavior. I gave him a stern lecture. I told him he was embarrassing the family by continuing to act like a woman. Clearly, the lecture had zero effect. If anything, the behavior of Jackson Mahomes has gotten worse. Both he and Brittany Matthews are constantly complaining that they receive so much hate on social media. Everyone hates us. It really hurts our feelings. We don't understand why people think we're useless. There is a simple solution to the problem. Get the hell off social media and quit embarrassing the family cash cow. Without Patrick Mahomes, Jackson Mahomes would be working behind the makeup counter at Macy's. Where would Brittany Matthews be? Who in the hell knows? She is a self-proclaimed businesswoman, although I can't find proof of any business that she's involved with. These two people, Jackson Mahomes, Brittany Matthews, these two people hit the lottery. Patrick Mahomes is one of the most likable players in the NFL. He's on a contract worth $500 million. All Jackson Mahomes and Brittany Matthews have to do is enjoy the ride. Let Patrick Mahomes have the spotlight that he's earned, that he deserves. The two of you should be where you belong, in the background. Instead, every week, they do everything in their power to bring attention to themselves. And poor Patrick Mahomes, he's the one that has to answer for it. He doesn't get to avoid the media like his brother. Patrick Mahomes is required to speak with the media. Now, I'm not going to make the same mistake that I made last week. Last week, I said we were done talking about Jackson Mahomes, at least until August, September. I was wrong. I admit, I had forgotten about the Pro Bowl, giving him another opportunity to be a jackass. I am not going to forget about the Super Bowl. It's Super Bowl week this week. The eyes of America are on Los Angeles. Now, I'm sure Jackson Mahomes will jump on his brother's back and ride him all the way to LA. There's no telling what kind of great content he will give me this week. All right, before I get out of here, wanted to address a couple of things. I am behind on my emails. All of you that have emailed me late last week or over the weekend, I haven't forgotten. I will reply as soon as I can. I had someone over the weekend request that I upload the content on BitChute. I think that's what it's called. I've never heard of the platform, but I will look into it. Hopefully it's like Rumble and it'll link the channel to YouTube so I won't have to upload separately each time. The numbers on Rumble continue to grow. The platform, Rumble is still a bit confusing to me. The analytics on Rumble aren't nearly as concise and detailed as what I see here on YouTube. I have no idea how many subscribers I have on Rumble. It says I have 80 Rumbles. I don't know what the hell that means, whether that's 80 subscribers or 80 likes. Either way, the link to the channel on Rumble is in the description below. Patreon link is in the description below as well. Audio version of the show can be found on Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher, iHeartRadio. Hell, it's everywhere. I don't know how many platforms we're on. Podbean handles all that for me. But let's wrap this up. I usually give you guys a couple of questions at this point. Not going to do that today. This video, I think, speaks for itself. The comment section is all yours. Say whatever the hell you want about Jackson Mahomes. Don't forget to share the video, like, and subscribe. We gained another 100 subscribers yesterday here on YouTube. We have added, I think it was over 400 in the past week alone. This is all in the midst of a subscriber purge. YouTube contacted me a couple of weeks ago and informed me that they were purging inactive accounts. I expected to see some subscriber losses. Instead, we're actually gaining ground. The channel is growing at a nice pace across all platforms. All the credit goes to you guys. You guys do an excellent job promoting the channel. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. Best way to contact me is by email at btlkc84@gmail.com, KC_BTL84 on Twitter. I'll see you guys tomorrow.